Chioma, the wicked sister. Two sisters, Chioma and Joy, lived together in a village in Nigeria. Chioma was known for her striking beauty, with her bright smile and enchanting eyes that seemed to light up the darkest of rooms. Joy, on the other hand, was admired for her kind heart and gentle demeanor. The two sisters shared a close bond, having grown up together and survived life's challenges side by side. As fate would have it, Joy was married to a wealthy and influential man named Emeka. He was a respected member of the community and known for his generosity and charm. Chioma, who harbored feelings of envy and resentment toward her sister, always longed for the life of luxury and comfort that Joy enjoyed as the wife of Emeka. Despite her outward displays of sisterly love and affection, Chioma's heart burned with jealousy at the thought of Joy's happiness. One fateful day, Chioma's jealousy consumed her completely, driving her to commit a dangerous act that would change the course of her life forever. With a heart full of malice and a mind clouded by envy, Chioma devised a hurtful plan to rid her sister of joy and take her place as Emeka's wife. She knew that Emeka was a man of integrity and loyalty, devoted to Joy with unshakable love and commitment. Chioma understood that the only way to claim Emeka for herself was to eliminate Joy from the picture entirely. Late one night, as the village slept peacefully under the watchful gaze of the moon, Chioma crept into Joy's chamber, armed with a sharp dagger hidden beneath her cloak. Her hands trembled with fear and anticipation as she gazed down at her sleeping sister, her chest rising and falling as a result of fear. Chioma's heart pounded in her chest as she raised the dagger, ready to strike a fatal blow that would shatter the bond between the two sisters forever. With a swift and merciless motion, Chioma plunged the dagger into Joy's heart, awakening her from her slumber with a piercing scream of agony. Blood gushed from the wound as Joy's eyes widened in shock and disbelief. Her hands clutching desperately at the weapon lodged in her chest. Chioma's face twisted into a weak smile as she watched the life drain from her beautiful sister's eyes, a cold satisfaction settling in her heart. As Joy's lifeless body lay crumpled on the floor, Chioma felt a sense of triumph surge through her veins. She had accomplished her goal, eliminating the only obstacle standing between her and the life she desired. With a strong resolve, Chioma wiped the blood from the dagger and concealed it within her clothes, leaving no trace of her heinous deeds behind. The following morning, the village awoke to the tragic news of Joy's untimely death. Emeka was overcome with grief and despair, his heart shattered by the loss of his beloved wife. Chioma played the role of the grieving sister to the perfection, her eyes streaming with forced tears as she comforted Emeka in his hour of need. She knew that her plan had succeeded, and soon Emeka would be hers to claim. In the days that followed, Chioma's deception knew no bound as she ensnared Emeka in her web of lies and deceit. She showered him with false affection and adoration, manipulating his emotions with expert accuracy. Emeka, blinded by grief and weakness, found solace in Chioma's comforting presence, unaware of the darkness that lurked beneath her pretense. As time passed, Chioma's true intentions began to reveal themselves. Her desire for power and control overshadowing any lingering remnant of guilt or remorse. She enjoyed the attention and admiration she received as Emeka's new love interest, basking in the envy of the other women in the village who coveted her newfound status. However, despite her best efforts to maintain the illusion of a perfect relationship, cracks began to form in Chioma's falsehood. Emeka's love for Joy remained steadfast and unwavering, a symbol of light in the darkness of Chioma's deceit. He often spoke of Joy with fondness and respect, his memories of their time together a pointer to the depth of their bond. As Chioma's manipulations grew more desperate and reckless, rumors began to circulate throughout the village of her involvement in Joy's death. Whispers of betrayal and deceit followed her wherever she went, casting a shadow of suspicion over her previously envious existence. Emeka, torn between his love for Joy and his growing affection for Chioma, found himself at a crossroad, forced to confront the tangled web of lives that threatened to unravel his world. One fateful night, as the village gathered for a traditional festival to honor the spirits of their ancestors, a storm brewed on the horizon, signaling a sad turn of events. Chioma, consumed by guilt and fear, found herself haunted by visions of Joy's unseen presence, her accusing eyes piercing through the veil of deception that shielded Chioma from the truth. As the festivities reached a pitch, with dancers rotating in a colorful assortment of movement and music filling the air with its intoxicating rhythm, Chioma's carefully constructed life began to crumble. Emeka, sensing the turmoil that gripped Chioma's heart, confronted her in a moment of reckoning, his eyes searching for the answers he dreaded to find. In a fit of desperation and despair, Chioma confessed to her hateful crime, her words a damning testament to the depth of how low she had dipped in life. She wept bitterly as she revealed the truth behind Chioma's death, the agony of her betrayer weighing heavy on her soul. Emeka stood in stern silence, his heart shattered by the revelation of Chioma's treachery. He even wondered why he agreed to commit an abomination by falling in love with a woman who was an immediate sister to his former wife. He couldn't have done that with clear eyes, obviously. In a moment of clarity and remorse, Chioma fell to her knees, begging for forgiveness and redemption from the heavens above. Her tears mingled with the rain that poured from the skies, washing away the stains of her sins and cleansing her spirit of its darkness. Emeka, torn between his love for Joy and his pity for Chioma's broken soul, wrestled with his emotions as he grappled with the magnitude of her crimes and his shameful, unacceptable violation of caution and morality. As the storm raged on, with thunder shaking the earth and lightning illuminating the sky with its scary anger, a sense of divine justice descended upon the village. Emeka, guided by the wisdom of his lost love, made a decision that would change the course of their lives forever. With a heavy heart and a solemn vow, Emeka chose to forgive Chioma for her sins, offering her a chance at redemption and a path towards healing. Together they faced the consequences of their actions, embracing the truth that had eluded them for so long. Chioma, humbled by the power of forgiveness and the strength of love, vowed to atone for her past transgressions and seek redemption in the eyes of the one she had wronged. She quit the emotional attachment to Emeka and focused on helping him and his children. As the storm subsided and the skies cleared, a sense of peace settled over the village, their hearts united in a bond forged by tragedy and forgiveness. Joy's spirit lingered on in the hearts of those she left behind, a guiding presence in their journey towards healing and reconciliation. Emeka and Chioma, bound by a shared legacy of love and loss, embarked on a new chapter in their lives, their souls touched by the grace of forgiveness and the power of redemption. And so the tale of Chioma and Joy became a lesson to the enduring power of love and forgiveness. A reminder that even in the darkest of times, the light of hope and healing shines brightest. As the village moved forward in the wake of their shared tragedy, they carried with them the lessons learned from the past, their spirits renewed by the promise of a future forged in the fires of adversity and the triumph of the human spirit. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and turn on your notifications.